Well, cheers, and how do you do, buckaroos? How the heck are you? I am. Time to beer whisper. Let me get that bottle where you can see it there. Hey, I've been drinking so many big beers lately and so many stouts. Imperial stouts and barrel aged, this and that. And I decided I just wanted something lighter. And I found this is the KC Pils from Boulevard. It's a classic American Pilsner. And it was only $6.99 a six-pack, so less than even most top-tier macros. From their website, it's 4.8%, 20 IBUs. Boulevard Brewing Company is proud to call KC Kansas City home. KC's rich brewing heritage inspires us, and local support sustains us. We dedicate this all-malt, real hop classic American Pilsner to you, KC. It is all malt. It is also unpasteurized, so it is a real beer, my friends. The aromas are there, but they're light. I mean, they are appropriate for the style, so is the flavors. But what this beer is very clean, very crisp, and very easy to drink. It is a classic Pilsner. Is what I imagine American beer to be before cost-cutting measures, before they started using cheaper malt, before they then started using rice and or corn to cut costs and make cheap products, dumbing down American taste buds to where they think that cheap swill is actually beer. It is not. And quite frankly, I mean, it's $6.99 a six-pack. Why would you buy that cheap crapola when you could have a real beer for $6.99? It just doesn't make good sense. As you can see, very easy to drink, goes down easier than Tijuana Hooker. It's just good. It's smooth. It is beer. And sometimes, as much as I love big barrel-aged stuff and all sorts of crazy beers, it's nice just to have a classic beer every once in a while. And that's what this is. It just feels like a classic. Oh, it does feel good. It does feel really good. It feels really good, man. This is my first beer of the day. It's really good though, man. It just feels like beer, and that's what you want a beer like this to do. So there you go. I'm not going to run long on this particular video. I just kind of wanted to give a few thoughts. Yeah, I don't get it, though. I mean, I don't know why people buy cheap swill when they can buy real beer for not much more. I mean, at full price, I've seen this for $8.99 a six-pack. I can typically find it for $7.99 a six-pack. But I happen to find it for $6.99 a six-pack, which is an absolute bargain. And the so-called king of beers and the champagne of beers and that Rocky Mountain Panther Piss typically go for about that price or a little more. So I don't know why you drink those crappy-ass beers when you could drink a good one for about the same price. Drink real beer. Don't drink slop. The thing is, people will tell you that, well, Tom, they sell a lot of beer, it must be good. Well, no, McDonald's sells a lot of hamburgers. Doesn't make them good. What they do have is great marketing, though. And that's what macros are. They're basically the fast food of the beer industry. But they've convinced Americans that that's what beer is supposed to taste like, as fast food chains have convinced people that's what hamburgers are supposed to taste like. But if you have fresh beef and you cook it in your own kitchen, it doesn't smell like those fast food joints. You know what? Because they're using cheap ingredients. And that's what your beer is. If you're drinking that macro swill, you're drinking cheap ingredients. Here, I've got an actual Pilsner for, if any more, not much more than your cheap crapola. So there you go. So put the Rocky Mountain Panther Piss down, put the so-called champagne of beers down, put the so-called king of beers down, and go for a real beer. There you go. Boulevard, KC Pils. I am Trying to Beer Whisper. I drink beer, I say stuff. I calls them as I sees them, by golly. If I didn't irritate you on this video, I'll try to offend you on the next one. How about that? Go see Helen Waite in the complaint department. If you got an issue, go to Helen Waite. Anyways, I digress. BeerVangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and say it with me. Oh, I love this glass, by the way. It's my favorite Pilsner glass, my Rottenberger glass. All around, good guy. You all have a good one.